Hello everybody, welcome to the Friday update. So we have like 4 wide releases coming out this weekend. Let's see how those movies did in Thursday previews. Okay, let's start off with the biggest of the new releases, and it is going to be the war movie 1917, which is a World War I movie. And right here, as you can see from the headline on Deadline, it pulled in 3.25 million in Thursday previews, which is actually pretty good for this movie. It's directed by Sam Mendes, and it's a right here the movie is expected to win the weekend with a 20 to 25 million opening, unseating Star Wars for the top spot. And let's see, I said the movie could open somewhere in the 20 to 25 million range as well in my preview. So I think we're in agreement right there, and let's move along to the other movies. Okay, so scrolling down, we have Like a Boss, the comedy starring Tiffany Haddish, Rose Byrne, and Selma Hayek, about a pair of cosmetic, people who had to sell their company to Selma Hayek's company because they are underwater, and it pulled in 1 million in Thursday previews. And they say this movie is expected to open somewhere in the 10 to 13 million range, and I said this movie could probably open to in the 10 to 15 million range, so I'm within the ballpark there as well, so we're in agreement. Let's go to Rotten Tomatoes to see where the reviews are. Let's see, 1917 is pretty well reviewed, 89%, just and Like a Boss is 24%. Ew. So it looks like the word of mouth is not going to be good for this one, but we'll see if the targeted audience, this is targeted toward the woman audience, target toward the African Americans, and those two demographics usually are kind to these type of movies, but we will have to see. All right, let's scroll down further to Just Mercy, a drama based on a true story about a Harvard-educated lawyer who went out to Alabama, I believe, to defend death row inmates, and stars Michael B. Jordan and Jamie Foxx. And it pulled in 800K in Thursday previews, which starts at 7 p.m. So here estimates said it's going to be around 10 million over the weekend. And where did I have this movie? I had it around 5 million. I'm going to go lower because, again, this is a drama, and those movies, especially for a character like based on a true story, not a well-known story, even though it does stars Michael B. Jordan, Jamie Foxx, and Brie Larson, I'm not sure if that's enough to pull in an audience, especially with the other movies in theaters. All right. Moving along to Underwater, this is a thriller starring Kristen Stewart as a scientist who's trapped in an underwater lab, and an earthquake kind of, throw things out of whack, and they, the people there had to escape from their impending doom. And it made 500K in Thursday previews, and let's see where this movie is projected to open to. Okay, so it said that it is not expected to do well with a 3-day single digits at 2,791 locations. So again, I think we're in agreement that Kristen Stewart, she's not a box office draw as we've seen with her previous movies like the Charlie Angels reboot. That one bombed, and Kristen Stewart in Underwater right here, like I said, she's not a draw, and she could be box office poison as well. People might be actively avoiding the movie because she's in it. And I say this movie could probably open somewhere in the 5 to 8 million range in 3 days, and it's in agreement with Deadline's projection of like single digits. And let's see where Box Office Mojo had these movies opening too. So 1917, 35 million, so they are higher for this war movie. And then Like a Boss is 13 million, which is within range. Just Mercy higher, about 10 million, 9.5 million. So I'm still going with 5, but we'll see. And Underwater 6 million. So 5 to 8 million is right for Underwater. We're in agreement there. And let's see, reviews wise, let's go on with the other movies. Just Mercy 82%, so well reviewed. Could help it somewhat, right? And then Underwater 53%, which is I guess pretty average for a genre movie of this type. Again, we will have to see the actual number this Friday. How we'll do Friday, then we'll know more. All right, so that's it for the Friday update. Until next time, take care. Bye bye.